Alright guys, in this video basically I will be sharing with you how you can grow a small account of that of $10 or $20 to a $500 or 1k possibly. If you are a beginner or you haven't traded before, or it's your first time coming across my channel, or you have been watching me, you have not subscribed, please hit on the subscribe button and the notification bell. Make sure you like this video guys, so that this video will go viral to other newbies too. So guys, I'll be sharing with this particular video with you. If you are struggling to grow your account from $10, $20 to $500, so it is very easy, and I've done it before. I've done it several times. So I'm going to share the strategy I'm using, the way I trade to make money from the market basically. So make sure you stick to this video till the very end, and without wasting much of time, I'm going to go right into this video in clear details. But make sure you subscribe, very important. It helps to promote the channel. Yes, it helps to promote the channel. And basically, if you are watching from TikTok or any of my social media accounts, you are welcome. You are highly welcome, and make sure you subscribe to support the community. Alright, so we are going to go right to the video in detail. So guys, let's go in. On my updates on my $20 account, on growing my $20 account. So this is what I literally do to grow my $20 account to literally 500 and 1000. All right, so this is how I manage my risk management, or this is how I simply grow this account. This strategy I'm using. All right, so basically, if you are in this video for the first time, or you are coming across my channel, you are coming from YouTube, you are coming from Instagram or TikTok, make sure you subscribe to this channel, or check out my profile, check out my channel, and watch the videos for more details. And make sure you subscribe, very important. Make sure you subscribe, please. Make sure you subscribe, because I need this channel to grow literally up to some certain amount of subscribers before this year run out. So all right, without wasting much of the time, let's go right into this video. All right, so basically you can see right on my screen I'm on the US JPY pair. So this I remember very well when I started trading for the first time in 2022, early 2022. That was when I started trading 2 years ago literally. So anytime I see this pair buying, I would say like, this pair has buy too much, I need to sell it down, because as of then I was actually trading crypto. I was seeing the market. I was actually trading crypto, and I was still searching for knowledge about that. So I was saying that if this is not currency pair, it's too high, let me sell it down. That was what I was just doing. I was just selling the market down. So I have come to an understanding that the market, you just have to follow the market. All right. So if you are a beginner or you haven't traded before, so pay attention to what I'm going to show you right on my screen. So you can literally see this is on the 4-hour time frame. So this is what I literally do on every pair I want to trade. I will go right on the 4-hour time frame, or the higher time frame. You can use the 1 hour, the 2 hour, and the 4 hour to check. So literally I'm on the 4-hour time frame. Let me just switch to the 1 hour. So you can see right on my screen, this is the 1 hour. Let me just zoom it down. So let me just zoom it down a little bit. So literally, if you have been following me, notice that I literally don't trade JPY, other pair. Sorry, I trade JPY, US JPY, and British JPY. So that's literally how those are the pairs I normally trade. So this is what I do to grow my $10 or my $20 account. So first of all, let's go over to my risk management. So how do I risk? What do I do? What do I literally do to manage my risk? So literally, if I am to take any trade, if I am to take any single trade at all, I will first of all know what my risk management actually is. So I will mark out the amount I want to risk, what I want to take, and how much I'm targeting, or how many pips I don't normally use the word pips because I just seen it that it is where the market tell me to put my TP. That's where I will literally put my TP. So I don't count pips. So if you notice me, I don't count pips. Okay. So if I'm to trade a $20 account or a $10 account, so this is what I literally do. First of all, what I do is my risk management. So for every trade I take, I risk $2, and that $2 my risk to reward is 5, and I'm targeting $10 for every single trade. So if it is $20, I risk $3. All right, I risk $3, not more than $3. So once I raise that $3, my risk to reward is normally, so if my TP hits, I'm taking $15 or $10. So most people look at that, this money is just this one, let me just knock and better lot size. So that's how most people blow account, or you may feel greedy and they will just open multiple position like 5 or 4, 3 in a $10 account or $3 account. That is, sorry to call it, that is rubbish. Sorry to call it that way. It's a little, it may work for you. So if you are a person, if you are someone that is that only that $10 or $20 that you have, so you can just you lose that money. Yes, you lose. You cannot grow it. So if you know that that your $20 that is the only money that you have, just follow my risk management. Just follow my risk plan, right? So this is what I do. This is what I do. Okay. So once I head over to the market, I look for my strategy, and this is my strategy. This is what I found. I look for fast forward in the market. I look for something like this. So this is on a higher time frame. This is on a higher time frame. Oh, sorry, this is on a uptrend. So I look for something like this. I look for something. So then let me just edit it and draw it again. Let me draw this rubbish on my screen. So I look for something like this, like this, like this. So you can see that this is on an uptrend. I look out for something like this. Right, so you can see this is what's on my screen. You can see this. So what do? I look out for this on the higher time frame, right? I look for a demand zone. This demand zone that caused this breakout. This demand that caused this breakout from here. We'll look for, there's liquidity here in this zone. Let me just mark it out. Let me mark it out. All right, so let me mark it out. So this is my demand area. If you have followed me up, you will see that this is literally what I normally look at for every trade I took. Every trade I took. If you are following me on TikTok, follow me on any social media, you will see that this is the setup I normally look at for demand, structure, liquidity, and my point of it. That same point, that liquidity is literally my that breakout block, or that block is my point of interest basically. So I'll look out for something like this. Something like this. Although this is my setup, it's not guaranteed that it will hit TP, or the market is not my own, so I literally wait. Yes. Alright, this is what ratio 6, but it's just that I draw it out on my own. So this is 1 ratio 6. Normally, if I see 1 ratio 6 trade, I will still take it. If I see 1 ratio 8, 10, I will still take it, but I'll make sure I secure my asset break even when the trade is running. So that's what I normally do. So you can see this trend now. You can see this is a breakout block. Sorry, another block, a sweep of liquidity. So this is what I look at for in this zone where I put my sellers, right? This zone where I put my sellers. Let me just draw it something. Let me draw something. You can see this zone where I put my seller. This zone where my sellers is here.
This zone where my sellers is. If you are seeing my screen, this particular zone, I will draw this. I'll make sure my trade does not pass $1. Sorry, $2. This seller does not pass $2. This is what I'll make sure. I'll make sure it does not pass $2 to make sure I follow my risk management. So I'll make sure that this particular seller does not pass $2. If it is, I will literally not take the trade, or I will wait for the trade to keep on. I wait for more confirmation before taking that particular trade to make sure I don't lose my money on something I will regret. Alright, so I literally just wait for that. Okay, let me delete this what I just drew from my screen. So since we are going to leave it, alright, I've seen a way to delete it. Okay, so let's head over to the lower time frame on my chart. Let's see what I have here. Let's see what I have here. So you can see this trade I took recently last week. You can see this trade I took recently last week. I literally shared this trade to my community on Telegram. I shared this trade to my community on Telegram. So it's only for those that are following me on TikTok. I share this. If you subscribe to this channel, I'll be sharing this trade with you. Follow me, subscribe. So this is what I do. So basically this trade is something I literally miss. I miss this particular trade. I miss the entry I supposed to take. So once I saw that the market was on an uptrend, So if you are following me on TikTok, I always post my trade on my stories on TikTok. So there's nothing to hide. If you are following me on TikTok, you know what I'm saying. So I saw this basically we were on an uptrend, right? We are on an uptrend. So I was expecting the market to come to this zone. You can see this. Sorry, it seems my screen is not being covered. Okay, you can see there is a demand zone here and order block right here. So what do I do? When I saw that, I was waiting for the market to come to this order block. But basically, when I switched to the higher time frame, I saw that there was a breaker block in the previous market structure where the market was selling. So this market reacted to that breaker block that was far leave behind. All right, so once I saw that the market has changed, has started reacting, and I wait for more confirmation. I was waiting for the market to break this I was waiting for the market to break above this zone, so that I can waiting for the market to break that above that high. So if you can see right on my screen right there, you can see that the market literally break out from the high. There was a breakout, a little breakout here. So once I saw this particular breakout, can see, once I saw this breakout here, I knew that the market stay on the uptrend, right? So I knew that the market was still on the uptrend once I saw the breakout. So what do? I mark that my sweep of liquidity. So this is literally my liquidity sweep. This is my liquidity sweep right here. So you can see that's my liquidity sweep right there. Let me switch to the 5-minute time frame, because basically I took most of my trade from the 5-minute time frame. All right, I took most of my trade from the 5 minute chart to make sure I know my risk management. So once I saw this swoop of liquidity, I saw this there's a liquidity right in this zone. Liquidity right in this area. There's a lot of liquidity right. So I literally just wait for to clean up this liquidity, to clean up all of this liquidity. When I look down to a 3 minute time frame, in most cases I go to the 3 minute time frame, the 5 minute, 2 minute to make sure I take that very entry, that good entry to make sure I took the best entry in the market. So that's what I literally wait for. So this trade, what I risk on this trade was not even up to $3. It was not up to, it's only $2, but I was targeting 1:8, 1:8, 1:8. That was my target, and literally I waited and it hit TP. If you look at the trade, because I literally wait for my trade, can see the trade TP, and I wait for it. It took me a whole day to TP. So that's just it. So you can see this is literally how I took trade, how I trade. It's not hard, it's very easy. Just for you to know the market structure, your liquidity, your point of interest, your order block. All right, mark out the right order block. So it is just easy as that. You can see just in this this particular zone alone, you can see that there's nothing. You can see in this particular zone, and let me make it light a little bit. This particular zone, alone, you can see that what's on this zone, you can see what is on this zone. So it is very easy. You can see how the trade mitigated. I'll just show you my screen, the trade I took last week, but it will take a long way, process, so no need to go back to my history. So these are the same thing. I use the same process to take all my trade, same process, the same thing, the same process, the same thing. You can see. Let me show you this. So as I wait for this breakout, once I saw the breakout, I know that after I saw the breakout, I wait for liquidity sweep. Once I saw the liquidity sweep right here, you can see it's liquidity sweep right in this zone. There's a liquidity sweep right here. If you are seeing my screen, where you can see there's a liquidity sweep right here. So once I saw the liquidity sweep, I look out for, I just set my limit order in this zone. So you can see that we are on the 5 minute time frame. I wait for this zone. I wait for this. Once this setup hits, I took the trade. It went up to 1:1 and it get down before it started moving to my direction. So you can see all the trade I took, I used the same process to took my trade. Let me just check if I took any other trade. So you can see the market has not been moving well recently, so I decided not to take any trade until I see my setup. All right, until I see my setup before I took any trade. So that is for that. It's very much quite easier if you understand the process. So if you want to learn trading, you can leave a comment on the comment section. Head over to my TikTok page. You can see to my TikTok page. If you are watching from TikTok or you came from TikTok,